What is up, Patriots? Happy Thursday. Hope you all are having a fantastic week. If you're tired, get some rest. If you're not tired, enjoy the rest of the day and then get some rest. Okay? Today's video is going to focus on something that's unique, it's different, and it will put the teacher and the student in a unique position that goes beyond just teaching lessons. Okay? This thing is called IROCs. It stands for Individual Reassessment of Commitment. Basically, an IROC will involve you, the teacher, and your student sitting down and going over the student's vision for their life. Now, vision is not their goals. The vision is where they want to see themselves. They legit paint a picture with every little detail on where they want to see themselves after school, or it can be now, or it can be in the future. It doesn't matter. Once the student articulates what their vision is for themselves, you then go down to the strengths. You go down to the reality. Reality means, what are they doing right now to work towards their vision? For example, if the student sees themselves in a college dorm room, going to college, the whole college experience, then one of their realities could be that they are learning study skills, or they're learning how to manage their time, little things like that. If they see themselves as a mechanic, being in the garage, working with their hands, getting dirty, okay, maybe one of their pieces of reality could be that they are currently learning how to change the oil, or how to change a tire, things like that. When that's done, you get about 3 points for that. You then go down to strengths. Strengths is what the student is good at, what they enjoy, what they're passionate in, what they think they're really good at. Now, I've learned it's actually much harder for students to admit what they're good at compared to what they're not good at. Students will very easily tell you what they're not good at. It takes them longer to think and accept the fact that they are good at some things. They get 3 points for strengths. Now, for a homeschooling environment, you're only going to have one teacher. But if you have other people teaching your kids in other subject areas, like a co-op, get their feedback. And above the strength area, you put the teacher comments, the other teachers, and you get their strengths, things that the teachers think that the student does really well at, and list those key points. Then you go to areas of growth. We don't want to call those weaknesses, okay? A lot of kids can be very fragile in this area. You want to focus on the word growth. What can the student grow in? How can they improve? What areas of feedback can they take? For example, the student, could work on being on time, or maybe they could do a better job at balancing their work life and their home life. Maybe they could work on being more social, whatever. And again, if they have other teachers in other subjects, get their feedback. Let them tell you what areas of growth they could focus on. Yeah. Did that work? Nope. Anyways, so what was I gonna say? Okay, yeah. Last part. After you talk about the growth areas, then you get to the goals. Now, these goals need to be practical. They need to be realistic. They need to be attainable, okay? There we go. Okay. They need to be practical, they need to be tangible. These goals need to be things that you can actually use to hold the student accountable. For example, let's just say a student really wants to improve their time management skills. Okay. One good goal could be, I will create a weekly schedule once a week, at the beginning of the week or at the end of the week for the next week. Let's say a student struggles with being social. I will get to know one new person once a week. Those goals are tangible. They're realistic. They're attainable. You can hold them accountable, and the student can hold you accountable as well. Okay? So, those goals are stepping stones to help them reach their vision. Okay? Bottom line, Patriots, you can do this as a nice little break from the actual lessons. Plus, it'll be very eye-opening, and it'll help the student learn how to think ahead, how to put an image ahead. Now again, we're not asking them to come up with a clear set goal necessarily for their life, but to at least have a vision, for them to paint a picture of where they want to see themselves, so that when they're going through the hard days, they can take a break for a moment, take a step back and remind themselves what their vision looks like. That way they can keep going and get through that day, then the next day, then the next day. So, on that note, Patriots, have a wonderful day. Never surrender, never submit. This is Constitution Vet coming to you live in the very sunny mobile field. Signing out.